I'm about ready to start crying. I lost my dog. Good to be able to sleep again.
Yeah.
So we just started walking toward the car, and all of a sudden you hear like up here the bushes. And he's been flying out like. You ever watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Like Kramer, he was like, and I was like, come here, and he wouldn't even come. He was like, you left me. I said, let's go. He went right back to the car. He was like, we're done. Yeah. Skipper was like, come on, I want to go that way. And Cadbury, I said, no, we're going home.
Yeah.
Back to my couch.
Yeah. Exactly. That was scary up there.
But he's been staying really close to me now.
That's good.
So, come on, you know. You're so calm now. What's up? You ready to go live? I guess we're already live. I guess we're already live. Hi, live. Did I hit the freaking button? Skipper. Skipper. What is going on with this live thing? I'm not sure why my screen is weird. Hello, Katie. I put the phone in, clean it up, and you know, it's kind of hard to hold a phone when you're doing stuff, let alone bend over and pick up dog do. But I think they got it out of their system. For some reason, my screen is like very small. It's like this. Like it's like this. Like if this was the whole screen, it's up here. This is all I got, and the rest is all black. And then I have a comment from Katie down here. Is that what happened? It's like, no, did I accidentally go live together? I don't know. I've never seen this before. And this is the first time I've scheduled it on my phone, so it's weird. Oh well, maybe I'll like it. Let's embrace it. Maybe I'll like it. So we're running a little bit behind. No mushrooms yet. Skipper, that way. Let's go that way. Go that way. Any other time you go. It's just sitting there like, it's weird. I don't get it. I don't know why my screen is not full. Come on, Bunky. And he's like taking his merry old time today. Like, I'm just like, I need to calm down. I need to just settle down. Come on, Cadbury. I'm just going to go. Let me guess, you're going to go to the bathroom again, too. Come on, Bunky. My schmoopy poopy. Swoop, there he is. I've been having a pretty good day. You know, ever since last Thursday's live stream, like me just talking, I don't know, it just like changed my brain a little bit. It liberated me somehow, like to talk and like let that stuff out to people that I hide. Shut up, Katie. Justin Sparrow. That's not nice, Justin. Back to that thing I said earlier about learning how to block people. Anyway, ever since I talked about that kind of stuff, it's like it's been liberating, and like I feel really good, and it seems like I'm pissing off people now, like that are near me. And I'm just assuming that maybe some of the things I've said in my videos, I don't know. All right, enough about that. I know, no skinwalkers. But look, these bad boys were not here yesterday. Oh my gosh. Not at all. I don't know what I call these, the red apples, because they come up like this. Wendigos, well, they're in Australia. I did see a cool cute one. A few cool ones out here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody else having a good day? Shitty day? Maybe you need to go for a little walk with us in the woods and relax. Plenty of dogs out here. Lots of people in the parking lot today. Lots of people. Come here, Kipper. Say hi. Come here, Kipper.
Go get it. Come on.
Here, boys.
Jack, where's it at?
Oh, Jax has some other ideas going on. Jack's on, Jack's off. Ooh, flying back in from Anchorage. Does he make that kind of flight like a lot? I don't know what Schmoopy does. Anyway, my world's been like great lately. Just happy. I realized when I talked about some things the other day that, you know, I realize what I think now. I never really, you know, it's different when you think about it, but when you talk about it and you hear it, there's something different about hearing your thoughts, which is one of the benefits, I think, of having a YouTube channel. I think if you can create, I mean, I've been doing this for 3.5 years on my channel, and the dogs, in October will be 3 years for them. May was 3 years for me. And we're almost, between the two channels, almost at 1,000 subscribers. And along the way, I mean, it's taken me a long time to open up. Cadbury! Oh, here we go again. See, I go look at something and he disappears. Cadbury!
Come on. Let's go.
See, this is the shit that pisses me off. Cadbury! Where'd you go? Cadbury! I know you're over here. You know what pisses me off is you don't answer me. If you're eating poop, it better be moose poop. Skipper, you wait right there. You wait right there. Hey. Well, you're lucky there's a mushroom over here to film, or I'd be really mad. Ooh, Cadbury, check it out. Can you see what I'm looking at? It looks like a leaf. But look at these little specimens here. Can you see that? Those two? These little tiny ones over here. They don't last long. They don't last long. Come on, Cadbury. Good find. I have a video that I made yesterday. He does when he works on fixing the pizza ovens at, I don't know how many locations there are for them. Or is it just one location? Or is it all locations? I totally lost. Okay, yeah, I made a video yesterday out here in this area. And he just was dicking around like he is right now. And he actually had me a little anxious and ready to run because I could hear like something in the bushes. And some guy was walking. There's another trail on the other side of these trees. Cadbury! You hold me up. I'm trying to entertain here. Cadbury. I don't know what he's looking for. I have no idea. But he's been in this area just goofing around. And there's got to be something that he's picking up the scent of. But he had me freaked out the other day. Like I was getting ready to get jumped by a grizzly. Cadbury. You know, if I lose Skipper because of him, I'm going to be really upset. Skipper! Skipper! Okay, good boy. Come on, Dipthorpe. Oh, there's a new one for you. Dipthorpe. 11 stores in Alaska. That's quite a few ovens to work on. Do they have more than one oven in there? Like in each location, like a couple ovens? Those pizza ovens are, I'm in the industry of baking, so it's like, wait, Cadbury, the ovens like for pizza. Like I just went to a convention in Texas where the guy was working. I didn't ask which one it was at, but he said it was like the largest frozen pizza company, pizza manufacturer. The lower 48, I guess. I haven't checked on this side. It looks like everything's kind of rotted out over here. Like these are some sad looking ones here. Huh? You know what I do like is the color on it. I hope this comes out. It looks really good on my screen right now. Probably because it's so damn small. For some reason, it's totally small on my screen. I don't know. This is probably the 5th or 6th one on my channel that I've done a live stream with this phone. Thinking about going, look how these suckers here, look, the struggle that this one had to go through. Look at that. What is this? And it's dried out like a piece of bread. I broke it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Double deck or triple deck pizza ovens. See, look at the adversity over here. This thing's just busting through. This is what my life has been like. Isn't that cool? I am just fascinated by mushrooms. I do not like to eat them. I do buy them sometimes and try. I guess I'm lying. I've eaten them before. The small ones. I can chop them up and put them in something and eat them, but I don't really like the texture. This is where you're gonna live if you get lost. Okay, we all know where to find Cadbury. 907 tree fort. I don't know what you call that. A log teepee. It's a log teepee. All right, guys. There was a cool one out here, real close. I don't remember where it was. It was over there, but I'm not gonna waste time with that. So I think this is a little bit of a walk because I came this way before I find some more shrooms. I come out every day right now because am I procrastinating on going to the new gym that I got a membership on? I don't know. This thing doesn't even show if I have viewers watching or anything. It just has a little people icon and that's it. No count, no nothing. Stomping on the puffers. You know, what's interesting is I was out one time and there was these big puffers, but it was raining, and when the raindrops hit it, it was like a puff, puff, puff. It was neat. Every time it hit, it would just poof. I think that's how I spotted it, was it the poof. I don't know what it is with him stomping through the woods. He likes walking through grass. He likes walking through grass. You got some people sitting up here, so this is one of those things that's challenging when you're making videos in the public and you're talking to the phone. Ah. Hey, all right? You good?
Yeah, but my eyes were closed and I was eating a sandwich and I was like, oh my God, this dog. Like in my mind, I literally saw the dog gnawing on me.
Oh. Well, I'm glad he's not.
Really scared of dogs.
He's kind of freaked out on your bike seat. Come on.
I got
Come on.
mauled by a black lab in Fairbanks.
Mauled by a black lab?
When I first got Fairbanks, when I moved here.
Yeah.
And he was
Skipper.
He was about the size of this guy. And
Yeah, I need to get the guys. He gets a little weird around people and food.
Yeah.
Come on. He's acting a little weird right now. I'm going to get him. Come on.
So
Over here.
good. He was just
Cadbury.
and he had good
Skipper.
form and good punches too, because whenever he would bite me, like I would try to block and he'd go in there.
Oh, that's causes fear next time you see another one, doesn't it? A little anxious because little suckers will do it again. Skipper.
You don't happen to have a cigarette, do you?
No, no cigarette.
Yeah, seriously, it really does.
Skipper.
And he was just biting me all up, man. I mean, it lasted about 4 minutes. Wow. The dog mauled me for 4 minutes. You know what?
it felt like forever, didn't it? Come on, leave him alone.
I got some pretty bad deep puncture wounds. But I didn't want the dude's dog to get, euthanized or whatever. So I just yeah, real careful.
Come on, guys. I'm glad you're all right. Come on, guys, let's go. Take care. Go ahead. Okay. So did you see that? I don't normally record people, but they're sitting in the middle of the trail. I thought something was weird with them when I saw them. You know, somebody that partied before, stop chasing the peanut butter scent, buddy. I know what you're doing. When you've done certain behaviors in your life, you can spot it. It's like if I was gay, I could tell everybody who was gay. You know what I mean? My gaydar will be really sharp and fine-tuned. Well, I can tell, and I'm sure that you obviously could tell if you look at that part of the video. Yeah, they asked for a cigarette, but he said he was scared because his eyes were closed while he was eating his sandwich. And I could just tell by the way he's talking like this. And that's why I pointed the camera on him, because they were looking at me, but they weren't even aware that I was filming them because they're nodding out. They're on heroin or fentanyl. That's what that was. You just saw it right there. They were totally nodded out. If you watch that on the playback later on, you will see they're on drugs. Eating their peanut butter sandwich and just nodding out. You could see her just kind of like leaning forward. Yeah, just boom. Oh God, your dog scared me. I was eating my sandwich with my eyes closed. And I was afraid Skipper was going to bite that guy. I don't know if you could tell that I try to stay calm, because if he's on a leash, it's possible he will bite somebody. He's got me kicked out of a place before during COVID. It's 3 months into my freaking new lease. And bam, I tried to let them go by. It's like there's no reason for that to happen. There's a 6 foot freaking distance rule in place. And I didn't have his leash kipper. My phone just lost there for a second. I think we're still going. So the thing to clean up dog poop is the thing that makes me mad in Alaska. That people let their dogs poop, right? And it's cold outside, right? And they don't have gloves on because it's hard to hold a leash, hard to open the bag. But if they just took the bags in the house, God darn, quit pooping, guys. What happened? If they just took the bags in the house, opened them up, and then rolled them up and put them in like a little ball and put them in their pocket, they could do just what I just did. Just like that. Boom. Clean it up. Maybe I should do a course on that. Come on, guys. Let's go this way. Come on. You're monkeying around. I'm glad to see him calm and just chilling, but I'm trying to not do a 5-hour live stream here. Come on, Cadbury. Now he's going to take off that way. Come on. Come on. Cadbury. I don't know how he became the dog that doesn't listen and Skipper became the great dog. He's my runaway dog. Cadbury. Come on. I told you he was going to walk away. Told you. It just drives me nuts when people don't clean it up. And I try even give them the, come on, let's go. The benefit of the doubt, like, well, maybe they just don't clean it up because they have mobility issues. And then somebody will be like, well, then they don't, if they can't take care of it, they don't need a dog. And I'm like, yeah, but they're all by themselves. And trucks and God. Hey, hey. Come on, Cadbury. I don't want to sit here and do a live stream of a freaking trail. Come on. Fuck. I'm out. You're a dick. Let's not eat the mud in front of the people, okay? Alright. So, we're back in the woods again. have to keep that in mind. That wasn't cool to go over there and start and walk all that way just to get over to here. So we're looking for mushrooms in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. Come on, Cadbury, let's keep it rolling. And it's been raining for the last 2 days, and what I find is when it gets rainy, they love it and they start to come out. In 2022, it was kick butt out here. There was these things out here growing out of the ground that looked like coral reef. And you know, I can't think of what the heck they were now. I can't remember what maybe they're called coral. Really? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna need somebody might call this the fly agaric. This is what we're talking about. This is what I brought you out here. Yes, Cadbury is very independent, but don't leave him home. Don't leave him home all by himself, or he will cry like a baby. You know a dog has peed on this tree, and I'm over here touching it. You know it has. It's my luck. That one's done. Okay, we've seen that kind before. I will always stop for these. The orange ones. Because each one is so unique. Just like you and I, we're all unique. We're all unique. We've seen these before. So they call that orange one the Amanita muscaria or the fly agaric. I don't know which the difference, but very beautiful. Let's take a walk over here, guys. We haven't gone this way yet this year. Look at this one. It's a little umbrella for these other ones to grow underneath it. Schmoopy Poopy is home and says hi. Tell him I said hi back. He's gonna get lost again. Oh, we got some like green ones over here. I haven't come this way yet, and this dog leash rattling thing is getting on my nerves. I want peace. Oh, yeah. They're not very attached, are they? You wanna smell it? These mounds, these mossy mounds, seem to be a good environment for these things. I like this kind of woods here. There's a lot of like dead trees and stuff around here. Cadbury, if you leave me. There's a lot of dead trees around here. What the hell? My bottle of water fell out of my pocket. I thought a tree was falling. Moose over there? All right, thank you very much. What are you doing, buddy? How are you? You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're my next dog. Is it? Whoa! Is he just straight up corgi? Has he got some?
Half corgi.
Half. Do you know what else the dog is?
She's half blue healer.
Blue healer.
Yeah.
Aren't they big? The healers.
Medium-sized dog.
Okay. I know Cadbury, the black one's a corgi lab. And Skipper, he's corgi, but I've got a DNA test in on him right now. I'm not sure. I think Beagle, Basset Hound, something like that.
Yeah.
We're live streaming at the moment.
Oh. They're so cute.
Yeah. You don't mind your dog being on the movies, do you?
Oh, movies.
On the internet?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I just like it.
I just wish mine would quit eating dirt on the internet. Come on, guys. Well, have a good one. Thank you. Hello, Sherry. I just love squatting down and looking at the earth. You know, there's so much to see right at our feet. This is what they talk about. Stop and smell the roses. Like, there's so much. Like, I'll get down here and start looking at a mushroom. This thing is small. Okay? I get down here and then I'll see like some kind of bug or something I've never seen before. Like this would be cool, like on the table, you know what I mean, in the living room. Like for me, like a little base of a tree with some moss on it and some shrooms growing in some type of terrarium thing. It'd be so cool. Maybe the artist in me shall create that. Good boy, Cadbury. I am so proud of you. Come on. You're gonna get steak treats tonight, okay? He was begging me the other week. He was like, Dad, can you get me some of that Wagyu beef? Is that how you... I don't know. That's how he pronounced it, but... You're my buddy. I love you. Yes, I do. He acts like he doesn't want to be loved when we're home. Like, oh, I don't care if you pet on Skipper. And then, like, in the middle of the night, he'll be like, Skipper will move, and Cadbury will jump up on the pillow, lay up against me. But he'll face the other way. He doesn't let me know. He doesn't like, yeah, I'm over here with you. Pretends it's just, you know, I'm just laying here. I don't want to be near you. The camera with the lens is at the bottom of the screen so it can look up underneath it. Oh, uh-oh. We got some kind of warning notification when I did that. Sherry's gonna get on me for doing that. So widescreen, horizontal lives, or, you know, if you turn your phone, or vertical. Which one is better? I've gotten feedback so far that, and I was wondering about this when I did it that way, about making people dizzy. Especially the way I posted that video, because you'd have to lay the phone flat and then turn it sideways, or else your screen would turn and it would be small anyway. I don't know if I got lazy on that or what, but I was just trying it out. Just trying it out. These are cute. I like these little. These look like I feel like these are innocent ones here. Cadbury. God dang it. God dang it, boy. They're all over the place. They're everywhere over here. They're all over. You know, in 2022, when I would bend down on all my videos, if I show you my other old videos, which I'll probably make a video of all that. Look at all these. Every time I bend down, I think it's the reason why I decided to try to lose weight, because it hurt. You know what I mean? When you get a little belly on you, you're overweight. You don't really look like you're overweight because you're still smaller than, if you say it around other people, they'll be like, you're skinny, shut up. But it hurt getting up and down. I was, you know, so I feel really good that I'm not doing that anymore. It's not so uncomfortable to get down on the ground. All right, guys, we're not doing this for 3 hours tonight. Come on. Come on, Cadbury. I've been seeing a lot of mushrooms growing on trees this year. Whoa. I'm only able to do vertical. Yeah, it keeps giving me the option to do it horizontal or vertical. And today, I don't know what the option is because it's just doing what it wants. And I've never seen it look like this before. I just have like a little itty bitty screen. You're laughing at me, Sherry. All right. We don't go that way because that's flooded out. Let's go this way. This is Connor's dog. God, I can never say it right the first time. Connor's Bog Dog Park next to the Ted Stevens International Airport Road. And didn't that woman tell me there was a moose lying ahead? And I just totally didn't care. I just totally forgot about it. She did, didn't she? Anyway. And there's so many trails out here. And the cool thing, and at Katie. Yeah, Katie, I met Katie. You remember like back in January when the Alaska Airlines, that door fell off the plane? I bought a ticket right then. I didn't know about it. I don't really care for flying, okay? Hold on. Yes, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. They're coming out. We're catching it. Anyway, the plane flies. The plane flies off the door. The door fell off the plane. I scheduled tickets. See, you see this? Look at this, Sherry. Look at this. I like to walk through the woods, off the trail, to be peaceful, and you know how mad I get when I step in dog crap. Anyway, I'm going on the plane ride. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go now. I went back to the East Coast. And because they couldn't use certain planes, I got routed to Fairbanks. So I got to fly farther north before I could go down to the United States. They just took me that way. And so Katie was leaving Fairbanks to go somewhere, and we just met in Fairbanks on the plane. I sat between her and her son. And as somebody that creates videos for YouTube, it can be kind of lonely. And you have nobody to talk to because everybody just thinks you're, grow up, you're playing, what are you doing? They just think, oh, whatever. You need to do something else. And you can't talk to them about it. They're not just into it. And they don't even watch it sometimes. We're all over the place. We're catching it, man. And so, sitting between two people on a plane and like looking over and seeing people editing videos, like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm editing my videos. I was like, holy shit. I didn't feel alone anymore. I was like, holy wow. So we like checked out each other's channels and stuff. And it was really cool. And we made sure we could connect somehow before we departed on different planes. So yeah, North Pole Katie, we met on a plane. It was pretty cool. Very cool. Her son was kicking our channel's butts though. These are kind of boring. Oh, this is a woody one here. Oh, I broke it. Well, it's very porous. Very porous underneath. Alright, I'll do the best I can. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you a casualty of war. Like, they're everywhere right now. Oh, but it'll let me zoom in. At least it'll let me do that. And there's some more woody ones right there. Here he goes, climbing through the woods again. Well, at least I can zoom. I can do something on here. Skipper, where'd you go? Cadbury, come. Here we go. Come on, I'll leave you here tonight. You want to stay here? I love finding mushrooms on the mountains because they look like on a tree that's sticking up with moss on it. They look really cool. Katie, do you know what these berries are? I know. My neighbor, Sherry, says I'm so amazed the dogs don't eat the mushrooms. And I came out of my house the other day and I was talking about mushrooms, and the neighbor was like, yeah, my dog was really sick. The vet said they took him to the pet ER over on Lake Otis. And he said, I think your dog ate some mushrooms. He thought that was kind of weird, but his dog had to eat like white rice for the next 3 or 4 days or something like that. He said he'd be all right after that, once his stomach settled out. So yeah, dogs do eat the mushrooms. And I remember my mom's cat almost died once. Remember what I said about how they look better, cooler on a mound? There we go. And I guess he rolled around in some moose poop. Moose poop is pretty much like kindling, like fire starter. I thought about harvesting it and starting my own kindling company. Moose nuggets, fire starter. I don't know. I'd come up with a better name than that. When it's raining, never step on stuff like this. The 3 YouTuber flight. You will slide on this stuff. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this was not here. Wait, Cadbury. This is witch's butter, I think. Something jelly. It's very small right now. Very small. Oh man, I love these. These little teeny ones. Look at that. You see that? There's like 3 of them there. It's kind of cool to actually bring somebody out. And like I'm on the internet in the woods. And I don't care who walks by me and sees me doing whatever I'm doing. I don't care. That's liberating, you know, I don't care. I used to like talk and then act like Alright, I'm gonna take you back to when I was a teenager here. I used to dance around with my goody hairbrush. I used to have hair down to my butt, right? I was a teenager. And I'd be dancing around to like Def Leppard or something, singing in my brush. I didn't know I could sing. I was a guitar player, right? I was just trying to look cool in the mirror. And then Grandma would open the bedroom door and I'd be like, oh, act like I was like reading a book. That's the same behavior you get when you're talking to your camera out in public and somebody kind of eyeball you. And people come by. You're like, Katie might know what I mean. We get like self-conscious. Hey, while we're on that subject, you know, sometimes we're like, don't do certain things. You ever been like that? Where you don't want to go do something because you don't want to look stupid. I think I'm going to lose my topic here. You don't want to go do it because you're worried about how you look, what people think about you. And actually, I think most people are thinking about that about themselves, right? Are they not? Yeah, I've never seen a bright one like this. Yeah, I wouldn't eat the orange ones. I love this, like, color. I don't know what kind of color, like terracotta color? It looks like a bugle or something, a trumpet. But chances are, most people are worried about what they look like. They're too busy, like, and we're like worried about what we look like to them. So we might not go sometimes, or we might, you know, just because we can't, especially women, I know they struggle with finding the right outfit sometimes. I like to wear the same thing all the time. That way my pockets don't change, my stuff stays in the same spot. Yeah, they're just everywhere, but there's nothing different right now. But we did get to see witch's butter, and that's a very rare sighting right there. I'm telling you, that's very rare. I've been fortunate enough to catch it in several spots out here, but they change. They're not in the same spot every year. So, what I'm saying about the worried about what people think about us, you know, this is all because I was talking about talking on my phone and worry about what people think about me when they walk by and see me talking on my phone. Who cares? If it makes you happy, which I think this does, because I sure am doing it a lot. I actually did this at 7 o'clock tonight because last Thursday I did this out here. I think it was like 7:45 or 6:45 or something I started. Must have been 7:45 because I went till like 9:30. Like, I needed to go home and go to bed, but it was so different, so cool to just be sitting there with somebody and talking. And I think that opened me up a little bit more to not worry so much about what others think about me also. And it's cool. You know, I'm going to get it one day where somebody's going to say something. What I find is when somebody types something, a text or a comment to you, and they're being rude or mean, or maybe you're just interpreted it wrong, you don't have to respond. And when somebody pressures you about why you do something, you don't owe them an excuse. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when we like, oh, I don't want to go to Fred's party, because, and then we gotta make this freaking story up or reason and think about explaining it, and it's like, no, Fred, I just don't feel like going. You know what I mean? You know, just get over it. No, I don't feel alone in the middle of the woods. I feel a little bit distracted, like a moose could get my butt right now. I never wear earbuds. Can't do it. I rarely listen to the radio in the car because I can't see. Does that make sense? Like, my hearing is part of me scanning my environment. Are you going to the left? I'd love it if you go to the left. Come on, go to the left. Where should you go to the right? Let's go to the left because there's mud over there. Come on. I think this is the lupine trail where the pretty lupine flowers were. A bunch of different trails open up in the winter because you just can't see them until people trample the snow. And you're like, oh, wow, I never saw it before when the shrubs are all grown up. I'm jumping subjects, aren't I? Not being alone. I've never really cared that much for hanging out with people. I used to like not be able to be alone. And like, am I really alone with my dogs? You know what I mean? I always have something. I love the way this looks. With the fallen trees. But there's just something about being alone. I mean, people tell me I'm self-centered. They've told me that in the past. Yeah, this place has so many trails, Sherry. It's crazy. Maybe I can take a picture of the map right before I leave. I'm not very far from the exit. But I've just not hung out with people I don't really hang out with people that much. I tend to be more happy with, I did my stream and toke with people on the Alcan looking at me strange. I was just, F it all, I'm gonna, yeah, screw it. I mean, if anything, they should look at you as like, damn, she's got balls. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you something here. I'm pretty sad about this. This was a beautiful... What was I talking about? I want to come back to it. I wasn't done talking about it. Anyway, it'll come back to me. This used to be beautiful. Purple and green. It doesn't look as sad as it did the other day, but this used to be like... These were just more vibrant back then. Maybe because it was winter. This thing was beautiful. Plus it had like ice crystals on it. Going back to hanging out with people, I just don't really hang out with people that much. And I feel like sometimes I feel like, oh, I guess I should go hang out with them. They get 2 times a year, so I don't look like I'm worried about what I look like. See, you see? Only do it because I'm worried about it's like going to church because you're worried about what everybody else thinks of you if you don't go to church. We just kind of do it for, you know, I know a lot of, oh, this is my favorite little spot here. Oh, they're dying. These look beautiful. Anyway, I don't think I've ever really like picked friends. And it seems like now that I'm doing stuff on the internet, I'm finding people that resonate with me because they're interacting with me over stuff that I'm talking about, that I like to talk about. So I'm attracting. No is a full sentence. Right? No is a full sentence. So I'm attracting different people now. And I think the more I change and get comfortable with myself, and I got a Planet Fitness membership the other day, like Tuesday, and I haven't gone yet. I've been doing this every day though, plus I walk about 8, 9, 10 miles at work every day. So I get 60, 70 miles a week on my legs. See, I distracted myself again. Anyway, finding people that if I'm going to put myself in an environment where that's one of those environments where you just don't go. Like, you might not think that you are in shape enough to even walk in the door, so you don't go at all. Buddy. You know what I mean? And some people are afraid to go in by themselves. They want somebody to go with them. And that'll be an excuse for them to procrastinate on going. Because they're waiting for somebody else. But I find, like, I don't know, it's more powerful to go by myself and do something by myself. That way, I mean, think about it. If I meet somebody new, that's what I want to do. Is I want to meet people that are, like, not like above me, but like interesting people. Like, I want to meet new people. I think going to the gym might put me in that environment where, who knows, I could be meeting all different kinds of people from different areas, sectors of life. You know what I mean? And I guess because we're all there, I guess we all care about ourselves because we're at the gym, right? Because, I mean, you really got to be worried about what people think of you if you're taking your butt to the gym every day. You know what I mean? If that motivates you to go, great. These are, I think I've showed you these before, if you're still here. We're almost done. These are the horse's hooves. I like the way these look. I've got some interesting ones. I got one that's got this little, like, helmet thing on it. So it looks like a little hat. It's at home. Yes, I took somebody at home with me. I have mushroom thing carcasses in my house. Well, thank you for showing up. It kind of deadens through here, I believe. I'm waiting for the day. I think it's just around the bend when I can look out and just see a bunch of orange caps all over the place. It looks so cool. So cool. Cadbury, find me another mushroom. Another mushroom tree example. You know, I've been doing good staying away from sugar this week. I did have something called a Lotus energy drink. I don't know if you've heard about it before, but I asked the girl, I was like, that's better than a Red Bull, right? And she said, yeah. I said, yeah, let me have one of those. Well, I think that's about it. I know there's something up here on the trees. But I'm hoping to capture when all this just boom blows up and erupts with all these little fungi coming out of the ground. It looks like it's starting to. But I want those orange ones to come up. Maybe they won't this year. Connor's Bog, I said it right, dog park. These things are totally gone. I don't know if you saw these before. Totally gone. Look. Gone. This was like a magic mushroom thrown one day. Probably those people we saw over there eating a peanut butter sandwich nodding out. They probably got to it. What are you eyeballing? Come here. What are you doing? Okay, you got somebody with you. We're good. I don't have to care anymore. Anyway, I think that's about it for tonight. I showed up. That's another thing. I don't like to commit to doing anything. So if I tell you, if you ask me to go out and do something next Friday, I'm really, really bad at committing to that. Because Friday I don't want to go. I'd rather just stay home. So, That was a win today. I scheduled something and I showed up for it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Why did I show up for it? Why did I show up for it? Because I love it. I enjoy it. I even have some dogs that peed on these. Alright, guys. I go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here.
We're at a dog park. We're at the dog park.
Last one for you. This one's got cracks from the bottom all the way up. And in the cracks, squirrels. So they just grow out of the tree. So it's pretty neat. And this tree is dead. There was a lot of cars here, but there's not that many people. Like, I didn't spot that. There's not that many people out here, so it was a good walk. How are you? Can you guys behave without being on a leash this time? Can you? I should put them on a leash. Cadbury, don't be running out in the road. You don't meet that many people at the gym, just squirrels. I think my mind's trying to process that. Other than what you're saying is your backyard with the trees and the squirrels. Kate, if you don't live in Alaska, if you're not, I don't know where Sherry's coming from, watching from, but this way, guys. Hey, this way. This way. Cadbury, come. But the squirrels up here are small compared to in Delaware, where I'm from originally. This area has actually got a lot of activity going on with mushrooms. It's just those ones that tear the trees up. The squirrels are very small here. And when I drove up here back in 99, all the way through Canada, I'm telling you, the squirrels were my morning alarm clock. We camped outside a couple times. Come on, Cadbury, let's go. This will be a real treat if he just goes to the car, like I tell him to, off the leash. Because I don't want him running out in the street. Some guy was backed over Cadbury yesterday. I'm like, hey, wait! Like, almost like 6 inches away from him. I'm glad I wasn't streaming at that moment, because I might have soiled my clean reputation on here with the potty mouth going on at that moment. All right, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for showing up. Come on, get in the car. Get in the car. Over here. Cadbury. Oh, my God. Cadbury! See? Fuck. This is why I gotta put him on a leash. Come on, Dipthorpes. Come on, let's go. What are you doing? You don't look very happy. There's another drug addict in the car. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Probably booting up right now. Come on, get in the car. All right, I'm proud of you. All right. All right, everybody, pucker up. Say goodbye, Skipper. Say goodbye, Cadbury. And always kiss your dogs goodnight. See y'all later. Thanks for showing up. Love you guys.